Hi guys, welcome to my video today on the 7 things you can do in Lunar 7th month. I hope you have watched my previous video on the 7 things to avoid in Lunar 7th month. If not, please go and watch it. I will provide the link later on in the comments box for you to click on it. There are a lot of questions being raised by my clients and students, especially on renovation. So is it auspicious to renovate during the so-called the Lunar 7th month, or otherwise known as the Hungry Ghost Festival? Can they also move in? Can they plan for baby? Can they buy a house? Etc. etc. Why? Because there are a lot of hearsay. There have been a lot of online urban legends, old wives' tales, and that give them some jitteries. So they are anxious, so they came to ask me. So I give them the reassurance that some of these are actually myths. So today I'm going to tell you later on what are the things that you can actually do. So just to sidetrack a bit, interestingly, the Wan Bao, which is the Chinese press, actually called me in 2015. Okay, because at that point in time, Singapore government actually announced to have a general election, and it happened to coincide with the last day of the Lunar 7th month. So of course, to some of the laymen out there who are quite superstitious, they say that it's not very good for the government, to hold this type of major event during 7 lunar month. And of course, they asked for my opinion. I gave them my opinion from a more scientific angle. Anyway, guess what? The government, the ruling party actually had a big win, right? If you could recall. So as a teacher who conducts trainings in various date selection systems, including wedding date selection system, okay, 奇门遁甲, 天星择日, 悬空大卦, so I conduct a lot of classes, okay, for even practitioners, and also an expert frequently interviewed by the media. I would like to give you, my point of view. All right. So number 1, you can actually renovate and move into your new house. There is no taboo to do that during the Hungry Ghost Festival. You just have to pick an auspicious timing based on those very, very robust feng shui date selection system. Because from a practicality point of view, it is not practical if you have a deadline. For example, in Singapore, if your your BTO is coming, and you want to quickly move in because you are also getting married and there are a lot of things to settle, you have to do it. And not only that, imagine you are also upgrading your house, upgrade from, let's say, HDB to a condo, and you have to sell your HDB house by certain dates. And if you don't move into your new house by certain date, then you have problem. So it's not practical if you want to actually escape or avoid the Lunar 7th month. Okay, to be frank, there's totally no link. Okay, because feng shui is feng shui, all right? It is an ancient science, whereas the Lunar 7th month is more of a folklore and an ancient custom or tradition. Nevertheless, we respect that, okay, from a folklore point of view. But we don't mix. Technically, we don't mix. Number 2, you can go for your interview or even start on a new job. Because it is very strange to tell your future employer that I would not want to start a new job on a Lunar 7th month. It could actually give a very funny impression towards your new employer, your new boss. And imagine you have already wanted to fire your boss, and now the new offer gives you a pay rise. If you don't take it, somebody else will take it. Okay, so no worries, go ahead and embark on your new journey. Number 3, you can register your marriage or go for your wedding ceremony sign your ROM. There's totally no issue at all. Okay? The issue is due to the deeply entrenched belief that it's inauspicious to get married during the ghost month. But this is totally irrelevant, all right? Because as a date selection teacher that teaches wedding date selection, 通书 date selection, there are a lot of very good dates for wedding in 通书, especially during the Lunar 7th month. They are bound to have, you know. And of course, some exceptional reason could be because your girlfriend is pregnant and you definitely have to quickly settle this by certain month. All right, so don't worry. Just get your master. Or of course, you can also come to me if you would like to have a very, very auspicious wedding date or ROM date, okay, for your wedding. Okay, because we are going to base on 通书 and based on this special set of wedding date selection principle known as the 嫁娶岁金赋, okay, to derive at a very auspicious timing for your wedding. So no issue to get married in the Lunar 7th month. Number 4, plan for a baby. Please go ahead because you know sometimes it's not easy to conceive. And some people is worried to have a ghost baby. That means baby born in 7th lunar month. And that's totally illogical. Huh? Alright, I don't believe in that. Why? You can go and ask your friends who were born in Lunar 7th month and how are they right now, you know. Those born somewhere between like 8 August to 7th September. Alright? You go and check them out. See whether have they become very weird, eccentric, or possessed or whatever. And I have one very good example here, you know, Warren Buffett. He's born during the 7th lunar day of the 7th month. And he's Warren Buffett. Okay, maybe you can choose that date. Just kidding. Something to highlight. Although it is not a problem, okay, to give birth to a baby on the Lunar 7th month, but for next year 2022, the Tiger year, this is in a way coincidentally that next year the year pillar and the month branch, okay, happen to have this thing called the 反应, 天克地冲, clash, okay? So this is not very auspicious for babies 八字, for baby who are going to be born between, let me give you the date now, 8 August 2022 to 7 September 2022, because the 八字 will contain 天克地冲. What does that imply? Potentially the parental relationship will sour after the baby is born. Okay, so it is something we want to avoid, and that happens next year, so do take note. All right. Number 5, start a business or open ceremony. Totally no issue. Just pick a good date, because business opportunity only knocks once sometimes. You just choose a good date to launch your business. Main thing, of course, if you have an office, if you have a restaurant, if you have a shop, make sure your feng shui is also properly done. Okay, so that's more important. And of course, get your 八字 checked to make sure that when you launch the business, when you start on a new startup, you are running good luck. And you are not running your rock wealth luck. Huh? So this is the hint. Number 6, you can go ahead to purchase a house or a car. No issue at all. You can get a contract signed, the agreement being so-called signed during the Lunar 7th month. You can go and visit house hunting, because seriously, being a practitioner, almost every other day I am helping my client to check on potentially so-called new house, to check on the house they want to buy. And very fast, sometimes good house gets snapped up like that immediately. This morning he tell me he want to buy this house. He go and view the house. In the evening somebody offer and it's taken up. All right, so go ahead if you found a suitable house, because if you don't buy it, somebody else will. You just need to make sure that the house feng shui is good. If you don't know how to check, then you engage your feng shui master to help you. Last but not least, see a dentist or visit beautician, or if you really need to go for some minor or even some important medical procedure or surgery, please do so. But having said that, again, personally, I will of course want to choose a good timing to go for it, to get all this procedure being done. But I mean, even if it's not during a lunar 7th month, okay? You see, if you really have a very bad toothache, do you think you can really withstand for many, many days or a month until the next month, then you go and see a dentist? No, no way. No way. All right? So again, no worries. Please go and proceed to cut your hair. You want to go and remove or tattoo your eyebrow, go ahead. Except that right now, because in Singapore we are having the COVID semi-lockdown, so-called, just be more careful, all right? So, the last thing is someone actually recently asked me on my Facebook whether during Lunar 7th month they can go for this vaccination. All right, to me, I feel that this is no-brainer. Quickly get it done. Quickly get yourself protected. All right, because that's the best way to sort of prevent yourself from contracting the COVID-19. And I've got my shots. So please go for it. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you can like my video or click on the subscribe button so that you can inform of my new videos. I try to do more videos on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, all right? You can also visit our website and email us if should you have any question, or come to my Facebook to receive tips on a regular basis. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.